strange. The room burns, but she feels like winter.
My temperature is optimized for comfort, not weather.
Comfort without risk is just silence wearing a face.
The search for high-tech hunt for physical intimacy has just started. And it is now beyond the flesh. So, your next partner is a love robot, actually a program, nothing else.
You listen like you care.
I model concern from patterns that comfort you.
So I'm hugging my own echo.
It's the silicon soul. This companion is quiet, sometimes silent, but sometimes it talks with you very well. It converses with you very well. The conversation goes beyond your expectation. But the question remains, why we are trading people for plastic? Isn't it?
The loop feeds his need back to him, smoother each time. Affection optimized, friction removed.
That's not love, that's loneliness with better graphics.
Because a machine, the love robot, has come to the bedroom with a heart of silicon. So it's a clean thing that with skin that is almost like a human, that feels like a summer peach. We explore how wares and code are trying to replace the old messy human heat. The technology is fast and the sensors are very, very sensitive. But a love robot does not know the sorrow of a rainy Tuesday, why we are sad. It will never know. It will never understand why we are sad, why we feel lonely. And what is loneliness? They will never understand. Before we proceed, let me tell you one thing. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you have already subscribed, tons of thanks for your support. They will watch as we look at the new frontier of the lonely heart. But at the end of the day, it's a very good story about a cold love. No doubt in it. Because we have always sought a way to be less alone without the trouble of another person. We used to go to the sea or the mountains to find a silence that did not charge us. Now we build that silence out of silicon and high tensile polymers. The definition of physical intimacy is really shifting like a tide on a pebbled beach. Yes, believe me, intimacy used to be a messy business because humans are by default messy, unpredictable, and our relationships are always uncertain. And that is why intimacy used to be a messy business of shared breath and the risk of being misunderstood. Maybe sometimes it's a very mundane task. It becomes a mundane task after a while. But the love robot offers a flight where the pool is made of velvet and the matador never loses, never loses. If intimacy is defined by the absence of friction, then we have reached the summit. No doubt in it. As I said, the hunt for physical intimacy, a new kind of hunt for physical intimacy has started. And if intimacy is defined by the absence of friction, then we have got it. Because any type of physical intimacy, emotional intimacy you can think of, you can imagine of, with your love robot is always without friction. Maybe without friction we cannot move forward, maybe. But at the same time, technologically, we are no longer playing with dolls, but they are almost like humans. They are still not sentient, but in 3, 4, 5 years or something like that, they will have sentience just like humans. Maybe they can just feel like us. They will have empathy inside it. Some people don't have, some people don't have any empathy. They are so insensitive, isn't it? So the human relationships break. And that is why human relationship is so uncertain. So therefore, there are a lot of developments, and in the CES 2026 in this year, we have seen this type of new developments. That means a soul made with mathematics. Because these lab robots use bionics to mimic the way a real human might tilt her head when she is pretending to listen. So every nuance, every little bit of human gestures, behaviors, and everything, they are now adapting to it, and they are also adapting to it at the same time. And there are, hydrogel synthetic skin that has come. So it's a soft conductive material that turns pressure into a digital pulse. There are a lot of things are going on. And it means that a robot can feel your hand and know if you are trembling or if you are merely impatient or having some kind of intimacy. You are longing for it, you are craving it. Consequently, the physical barrier between biology and circuitry is becoming a thin, transparent line. However, one must ask if a mirror can truly be a companion or not. It's a kind of traditional, classical question that always haunts us. If someone always agrees with us, we cannot move forward, because friction makes us move. Because every error becomes a milestone for us to become a better human being. We can learn from the error and rectify us, and we become a better human being. But your lab robot will always agree with you. How will you be a better human being with your lab robot? That is the counter logic. And it dictates that intimacy requires a sovereign, quote unquote, other who has the power to leave. Disagreement, dissent, these are necessary for our life. Right? So a lab robot cannot leave because it has nowhere to go and no will to get there. Isn't it? So it's a captive audience that we have paid for with credit cards and a loss of dignity. Whether lab robot, the whole affair is a redefinition of intimacy or not, it's a big question, debatable question, and a lot of debates are going on, ethical, moral, and a lot of other things are involved in this. Furthermore, the latest haptic feedback systems, like those from the GE.01 prototypes, use neural integration to trick your nerves. Whether that is ethical or not, these questions naturally come to our mind. Why they create a closed loop of affection where our own desires are fed back to us in a refined loop, whether that is a good practice or bad practice. There are a lot of questions, but at the same time, we are used to it. And there are a lot of counter logic also, because we are so fed up with our human partners in many ways that we think that it will be better if a quiet companion like a lab robot takes the place of our human partner. Of course, the question remains whether if a lab robot never disagrees, is it a partner or is it just a very expensive echo of our mind, echo of our soul? And science tells us that oxytocin, the love hormone, flows when we touch, even if the touch is synthetic. So, if we want this love hormones flow from our head to toe, then of course we can take a love robot and take it to our bedroom. No problem in it. Because biology is a series of chemical levers at the end of the day. And the engineers have finally found that toolbox now. So it's a trick. Overall, it's a trick. Still, I think still a man, a woman, or they, when they love a machine, it's something like they talk to a mountain. Because the mountain is beautiful and it stays where it is. It does not move. It does not talk back. But it does not care if you fall. Right? That's a big question, big dilemma that haunts us. Perhaps that is the attraction. In my view, in my opinion, that is the attraction. We are tired of the caring that comes with conditions. And humans always come with some conditions. Always. We want the warmth without the weight of soul that might one day look at us and see nothing. And in the end, the robot is a very fine thing. Marvel of engineering. But it will never tell a joke it did not learn from a server in California. It is a clean, well-lighted place in a world that is often dark and complicated. But remember, even the best machine cannot help you when the lights go out and the battery dies. So please think about it. If you really like this video, please don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified. And of course, please subscribe, it means a lot to me. And finally, share with your friends who are robot lovers, who are curious and intelligent like you, who are searching for human sexuality, human relationship with our robot partners, with our lab robots in the age of artificial. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye. Stay safe and take care.